Hey, how you guys doing today? I'm doing Cancer today. Sorry, I'd be forgetting what the fuck I be doing. Um, so yeah, I'm doing readings for Cancer. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't resonate. Um, put it however it goes. If it's you, the other person, or someone close to you. And I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't remember right now. So hopefully it'll come back to me. So I'm going to start with the masculine energy. And for the masculine energy, it's time for them to take a break. I feel like some of them have been working really hard or overworking and just overthinking and doing entirely too much to make sure everything is situated. And it's time to kind of take a break, go outside, take a walk, relax, whatever it is, but just get out of your head, get out of the house, definitely, because, we're all in quarantine, but it's still necessary to go kind of detach from your surroundings because people get on everybody's nerves at this point in time in life. But the masculine energy seems to be stressed out about a new beginning. So it's either it's something that just happened or is about to happen, and there was a storm that's passing, but it's something that it's like they still keep replaying it in their mind, and they're trying to bring balance back into their lives right now. But they're having it seems like they're having a hard time with bringing balance back in because whatever it was that happened, it just really it did some real damage. And it's like they're fighting temptation, they're fighting everything to try to come back to the light and try to bring everything back together again, but it's hard because it's like the more almost like quicksand. The more you struggle, the more you fight, it's like the more you get sucked in. So it's something similar to that. So they're trying to find a strength to bring their home life, family life back together. So if that was something that kind of fell apart, but it looks like they're being pushed right now to what's the word I'm looking for? They're being pushed right now. Like they have a gift, they have something inside of them that they're not sharing, that they're not letting out. And spirit is pushing them towards that, okay? They're forcing them to make a decision. It's not like either decision will be a bad decision, but one decision is going to bring greater benefits than the other. And they want you to know that spirit is in charge of all of our lives. They create our destiny. They're the ones that shape our lives and put it towards whatever it is that we want to do. We do have free will, but ultimately, like I said, we have a blueprint that we come here with. So whatever path we take, we always end up where we're meant to be at. So we can take the easy road or we could take the hard road and have a lot more lessons. But spirit wants you to know that spirit's basically orchestrating your life right now. And whatever it is that you're trying to do, they want you to get more information. So if you need to study or get clarity or find someone that you can learn from, but they want you to be open and receptive to receiving information and being teachable. So maybe some of you are going for new jobs, or you're trying to study different things, or you're trying to do your spiritual work. Because right now, spirit is urging you to kind of go down that path, but they want you to be willing to learn. So some of you might want to go to school or take up a program, little after whatever. We have time. We have all the fucking time now to take up little classes and shit. But whatever it is that you've been interested in, whatever you feel your gift is that you can give to the world, spirit wants you to start sharing that. They want you to give, just step into the light. Basically, they want you to shine. They don't want you to play it small. They don't want you to keep on holding back and kind of just keeping everything inside and not sharing it. So you have to start living your authentic life. And I feel like that's the theme right now, is just being very authentic in who you are and what you have to offer, okay? Because some of you are very humble and other people are more in ego space. So spirit wants you to try to find humility, okay? Because when you're humble and you find humility, it's easier for you to connect with people because you're not coming from an ego space and you're not coming from a judgmental place, okay? But a lot of people that we encounter, while we might see each other on the same path, or we might, hang out for a few months or years, ultimately everybody has a different path. Everybody has a different destination that they need to get to. There's things that need to happen in their lives. Okay, so everyone that you're dealing with, be aware of the purpose that they're serving in your life because some of them are going to help you with creating a firm foundation and starting a new beginning. And for some of you, this is more work related than anything, but it looks like there is going to be an offer coming in, but some of you are going to be moving away from the offer. And some of you are moving away from, they're showing me fire, but hopefully none of you guys have had any fires. But they're showing me fire. So some of you may be moving out of something that was very hard for you, or something that was very detrimental or not good for your health. And now you're very anxious about the new beginning that's coming in, because it's a major decision that's going on. And for some of you, it is a love situation, and some it is same sex. But for this individual, it's they're very in their heads about this right now. So whatever, like I said, for some I'm seeing it's more work related, but others it is relationship wise. And they're saying that you guys do have chemistry, but there's some codependency that needs to be taken care of, whether it's just you're dependent on each other, or you're dependent on a drug, alcohol, overeating, overworking, whatever it is. You have to understand that the more energy you put into those things, it's taking out of your personal life. Okay. And I can say this from experience, is there's times where I've been a little excessive in my personal healings or things that I find to cope. And spirit tells me, like, they'll be like, you need to dial it back. So then I'm like, okay. And I just cold turkey stop doing everything. So you have to realize the effects that smoking, drinking, overworking, overeating, all of these things are having on your mental, physical, and emotional body, because you're giving all this energy into all these things that are not beneficial for your life, you know. Not to say it's not beneficial, but it's overindulgence. And when you start overindulging in things, you're numbing yourself from what you really need to be feeling. Because if you're not feeling it, how are you going to fix it? You're not willing to face it. You can't change what's happening. Okay, so I know it's hard. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you and tell you it's fucking easy, because it's not. It's not easy to be sober. It's not easy to deal with all of your shit sober, especially if you're stuck. You know, and right now a lot of us are in quarantine and we can't do shit except deal with the fucking people we're with. And some people can only deal with the people they're with is by smoking and drinking and just saying, fuck it, I'm going to work all day, every day, as long as we're stuck in this house together. So take it how it resonates for you, but understand that it is affecting your personal life. And if you do love that individual and you want to work it out, then you have to keep a positive mindset and you have to put the energy in, okay? Because you guys do have a strong attraction to each other, so it's not bad. But again, the time out, the going out for walks or play fucking board games, anything that helps you reconnect with the person or the people you're with right now, do that, okay? Because that's what they're saying, is like, you really need to just take a break from everything that's happening right now, you know? And I know it's hard. Believe me, I do, but spirit wants you to just kind of relax, because when you allow, then things start coming in, because you're working so much that you're not allowing, you're not opening up to receive. Okay. Spirit is with you. And for those of you that are more energy healing, spiritual workers, please do the protection. Okay. Make sure you do any type of psychic protection. There's some things on YouTube that I found that are really good for psychic protection. It's a few minutes long. You know, I always envision white light with like a shimmering purple, almost like amethyst. And that's my protection that I shield myself with daily. And cutting energetic cords, I do that a lot. So please, if this is a type of work that you're doing, make sure that you're protecting yourself, because if you're not, there's energy vampires, there's people that are going to send you ill will, ill intent. And you have to be able to block that, you know, send it back to them so that they can deal with their own shit that they're sending out. But one of my favorite cards that I pulled, they say, drop the fucking ego. Okay. So it says vulnerability is hot as fuck. But yeah, so, you know, just kind of don't operate from the ego space. Okay. Because ego never gets you to where you need to be. And that's something I've learned many times over in life the hard way, and really having to swallow shit that I didn't want to swallow. So just be aware of that and take the time off. Now for the feminine energy, again, some of you are healers, and it's showing me that a relationship needs to be healed, but someone is very in their heads about healing the relationship or allowing it to happen. Okay, so whatever it was that happened between you guys, you have to heal yourself in order to be able to reopen your heart to this individual. Because if you don't completely heal, it's going to be hard, because you're holding on to resentments. Hey Janine, how are you? I was just thinking about you. We'll talk. What sign are you? So yeah, just be aware, okay? If you don't open yourself up to heal and you don't take care of yourself and allow that to happen, it's going to be hard to have a healthy relationship because it looks like you're trying to maintain control of how things go or how the healing or the relationship, whatever it is, someone is trying to get like maintain control of it and how everything unfolds, and you have to step out of that. Okay, spirit's saying that you have to allow things to coerce everything. It's going to keep falling apart and you're going to keep butting heads. Okay, because this energy they're showing me is someone who is very like rock bottom, who feels like no matter where the fuck they go, they just keep hitting walls, and they keep hitting a wall after wall after. And I know it's even harder because we are in quarantine, and there's 11/11 for those of you who have been seeing a shitload of ones everywhere. So please, in order for us to really see what we've been doing with our lives. And I feel like the quarantine, while it may be inconvenient for some, it's beneficial for you spiritually and emotionally because it helps you sit down with yourself and you don't have the distractions that we normally have. So try to kind of just sit with yourself, and stay away, find that seating on to start getting to where you're supposed to go, because some of you have had a vision and things that you've been wanting to do and work on that you haven't been putting the work into. Yeah, Janine, rock bottom will definitely wake your ass up. Well, just hang in there a little bit longer. I will definitely message you after I'm done with the readings. But pay attention to what's going on, okay? Pay attention and just be careful, because they're saying that you're going to get that spark, but you have to pay attention to the signs, what spirit is showing you. And it's easy for us to overlook things because sometimes we'll see these things and we're just like, oh, whatever, that wasn't for me. Be like, damn, that was fucking weird. And sometimes it'll click later on and you just be like, that's what that person meant, or that's what this meant. Just pay attention, okay? Because that's really all it is we're not paying attention to what spirit's saying. And you have to be willing to take a risk. If this is your vision, this is something that ignites your passion and makes you want to go after it, you have to be willing to take that risk. You have to understand that you move mountains, okay? You are capable of doing great things, but you have to believe in you. It doesn't matter if anyone else does. You have to believe in you and know that you're capable of doing it. So take that risk and make it happen, okay? Because they're telling me again that you're developing your skills. You're learning what it is that you need to learn. And it's going to help you to distinguish the difference between love and fear and from truth and illusion. And this is probably the best time to be going through everything, because some of us haven't heard from people. Some of us just basically dropped off the face of the fucking planet. And a lot of the stuff that they're showing on the TV and everything about this is more fear-based, and when you operate out of fear, you operate out of panic. And then you attract more negative to you as opposed to just being positive. I don't watch the news. I rarely watch TV. I don't care. It's not that I don't care. I just don't want that type of energy. I don't want it. If I need to know about it, I'll look. Okay, this is what's happening. Cool. But watching it fucking 24/7 every day, no, it's not healthy for you. So turn your fucking TV off. Go out. They're showing me that there is, again, a very spiritual person, someone who is life, and some of you, this is your soulmate that you're dealing with, but there is some type of information, some type of truth, or something that came in, fight you, but it caused a tower moment. So you're gonna be successful ultimately in this whole thing. Okay, you're gonna be rewarded and you're gonna be recognized. But whatever they did to you, it just kind of when you it just kind of shut everything down, and that's what happened with the rock bottom. So you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Open minded. Okay, whatever it is that happened, again, I believe, I don't want to say every, because they're saying this is okay, don't rush it, and people to continue the time out saying that, it's even though right now it's fucking hard and people are stressed out, just kind of roll with the punches, because that way it's going to start working out better for you and you're not going to feel as much resistance. Okay. And I'm sorry, but this is the card that I pulled, and it says, you're being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. So if the tower moment hasn't already happened, be prepared, okay? Because that means that it's coming. But there was some type of deception or something that was being done. And I feel it was more as like a tit for tat thing, like trying to get back at you. But the truth is going to come out. So if it hasn't already happened, then just be prepared for it, okay? And I feel like this is the time where everything's going to come out, because we're all stuck with our significant others, with children, with fucking parents, uncles, with whoever the hell. And at some point, people are going to speak a whole lot of truth, because we're all stuck together. So it's good and bad. Chakras that you guys should work on are the root chakra, the third eye chakra, the crown chakra, and your throat chakra. Okay, those are the chakras that they're saying that you guys should work on. And again, I find a lot of videos, and I just like doing it overnight while I sleep, because it saves me time during the day, because I got too much shit to do, got kids, busy. I pulled crystals for you guys, so you guys decide which ones resonate. They're helpful, I like them. Auralite, mindfulness meditation on the present. So this is awesome, because it helps people stay where, here where we're supposed to be and not somewhere else. A lot of us like to live in the past. It's not a good place to be at, unless they're happy thoughts. This one's rhodonite. I wear this one a lot. Harmony in relationships, easily connecting with others, generosity, reciprocity, discovering hidden talents to share with others. So this will also be beneficial for you. And if you guys don't know where to buy any and your metaphysical stores are closed, try online. I like using healing, what is it called? Healing crystals. And I'm drawing a blank. I don't know what the hell's going on. Turquoise, storytelling, reframing, a different way of perceiving. So that is very important. Okay, it's important to be able to perceive things from very different perspectives and see things differently, because as long as you're only seeing it from your view, it's always going to be okay. And I'm saying it like it's easy. It's not easy. It takes time to step out of what that you guys have going on. Like I say, is always stand in your truth and be honest, okay? Because that's the only way you're gonna get through all of this shit. I'll be back on here